Good morning, y'all. Guys, I'm so upset this morning. I left my damn laptop on the porch and it got wet last night, so I'm having to use the Chromebook. So I don't know how it's going to sound this morning. Hey, Cement Shoes, Lisa, Clancy. Hey, everybody. Let me see if I can find the live chat here. I had to go dig this Chromebook out. Oh my goodness. Hopefully it dries out. It was just like a little wet on top. It was closed. Hold on. I'm going to have to mute this. Hold on one second. We're going to talk about Weirdo Dawn this morning. I saw an article. I've not had time to fully read it. So I'm going to read it together. He wrote a letter, addressing the kidnappers. Hold on a minute. Hold the hell on a minute. I can't find the live chat here. Give me a second. God bless it. This damn Chromebook, I couldn't plug my mouse up, my wireless mouse, and the microphone at the same time. It's only got like one little plug-in for it. Hold on, guys. We got to find the live chat so we can see everybody. Goodness gracious. What a morning. I forgot to feed the dogs until a few minutes ago, so I've been rushing around the house. Cleo's over there laying on my dirty dishes. I got a couple plates over there. It's just a mess around here this morning. I've got too many animals, guys. I feed a feral kitten over there underneath the trailer. It's a mess around here this morning. Hold on a minute. Let's mute. Let's mute. We don't want to hear that damn Loretta Lynn voice. It's just been a mess around here. I have to get up and let chickens out and goats and carry feed and fresh water every morning. And then, on my way back, there's a feral kitten waiting on me. So usually I have to run back in the house to get the cat food because I forgot it. I have to feed it. I had to feed Cleo, the little kitten. I had to feed the dogs. It's just too much on me, guys. I'm feeding raccoons at night. I just got too many animals around here. Bless their hearts. They need me, but it's like a lot on me, you know. Okay, let's see. Live chat, pull up. It's loading slow, guys. I don't know why. Anyways, let me see if I can get this screen shared. Summerwell's father to kidnappers. You ruined our lives. I was actually talking about this with Mark this morning, and he said, he said his mom was talking about Summer's case yesterday, and his mom is kind of thinking like I am. It is a good possibility that she wandered off somewhere and fell down some type of old well that nobody knows about, and the searchers and the dogs missed her. That's not entirely possible. That's happened in other cases. Dogs usually they go to their target, but sometimes, they're not perfect either. She could be somewhere like down a big hole or something on that property. For me, I grew up in a freaking holler. For me, it's just hard to believe that someone came up on that property and abducted her and everyone home. I mean, that's not impossible, but I really don't think that happened. I think something else happened. I think she wandered off or there was an accident. I don't know. In my heart, I feel like she wandered off. No, they're crappy parents. Don't get me wrong. That's what I was saying this morning. They are piece of shit parents. They're those type of parents that are freaking rednecks and they let their children run around like a bunch of damn yard apes with no discipline, no damn manners, no raising, and just party and get drunk around them and raise hell. That's the type of parents that they are, right? They don't deserve no kids with them. But I don't think that Dawn did anything this summer, and I'm not so sure that Candace did. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Hey, Mandy Hall, I was thinking this morning, it's possible there was some kind of accident and they wanted to cover up for somebody. Anything is possible at this point. She could have wandered down to the road and some weirdo meth head come by, some weirdo freaking pedophile come by and like nabbed her. Excuse you, Cleo. Could you please quit that? She's over there on my sink, y'all. She's not supposed to be there. Who would want to buy an old rusty barrel? I think they sold her. Hey, that's a good possibility. Maybe Candace was jealous of her and she did that while Don was at work. I reckon he was at work. I mean, I don't know. He says he was. Let's see. Let's screenshot this. I can't operate this Chromebook. Okay, here we go. I'm not giving it time to pop up, I guess. It's slow as hell. Screen share. Okay, share audio. Right here. Hey, Mike. Good morning. Let's see. Right here it is. Summer Wells. Let's see. Father to kidnappers. You ruined our lives. The father of a Tennessee girl who vanished more than a year ago has written a letter from his jail cell to the person or persons responsible for the disappearance of 6-year-old Summer Wells. Don Wells was jailed after his daughter disappeared over a related DUI. Yeah, and he was also on somebody's live stream, out drinking and driving, going to the store to get cigarettes and more beer, and got cuffed and stuffed. It's good enough for him. Wells' letter was posted to the family's Find Summer Wells website, and his attorney said a letter to Summer would be posted soon. Not only have you broken Summer's heart and taken her away from her mother and father, who love her very much, but you ruined her chances to become educated, ruining her life, Wells wrote. The kidnappers also ruined our lives, he added. If there is kidnappers, I don't think there's kidnappers. I really don't. They lived up in a freaking holler, y'all, on top of a freaking hill. Just think about that. Candace was home, the grandma was home, them boys was home. Look how hard that would have been to physically came up there and took her. Nothing's impossible, I don't guess. Here's his letter, and I can't see it, guys. The full letter. I'll try. To the person or persons responsible for kidnapping Summer, not only have you broken Summer's heart, taking her away from her mother and father, who love her very much, but you ruined her chances to become educated, ruining her life. You have also broke the hearts of her father and mother and brothers, and in the midst of all the commotion, ruined our lives. You see, the public blames us. Um, I don't know if you will ever, if I don't know if we'll ever find you. I believe what ever. I can't read that. Find you again. Nobody will. What? Nobody will. My wife and I have been fired. What does it say? Fried from a job that had for 13 years. We may end up losing everything. When you took our little girl, you took our very lives. Why don't you give our little girl back before God's what? Before God's wrath, the clouds? I think he meant descends on you. You've broken merry hearts, and more especially of an innocent 5-year-old girl's heart. One day God will hold you accountable for this crime unless you do something to make this right. Please do the right thing and turn our daughter over to the authorities. We're begging you with all of our hearts. Please do the right thing. Summer's father. Jesus Christ, he's about illiterate. Okay, let's see what else this is. Both Wells and his wife Candace Bly have struggled to find work, and their remaining 3 sons were removed from the home by social services. I didn't know she was actively looking for work. Investigators gave an update on the investigation last month, a year after Summer Wells disappeared from her home. An Amber Alert remains active, and the TBI is still looking for the owner of a red truck with ladder racks seen in the area at the time. No suspects have been named. Okay, it goes on to say what he said in the letter. We may end up losing everything. When you took our little girl, you took our very lives. He ended with the plea for the alleged kidnappers to do the right thing in return, Summer. Yeah, you should have been doing the right thing after your daughter disappeared instead of getting on freaking YouTube acting like a damn bunch of fools. I mean, you make country people look just awful. Awful. I can promise y'all. Not everybody in the area they're from and from my area is that ignorant and acts like that. I promise you. But there's exceptions, you know. There's exceptions. In every community, there is a family like this that parties, gets drunk, and their kids just run freaking wild. They run rampant, no manners, no upbringing. Lisa says, fired. No, he was not an employee. He was subcontracting, probably without a license. Thank you, Mandy. Yeah, I don't know about his work. I thought he worked for himself or something, is what I thought. Hold on a minute, guys. Skylar, get up there. You can jump. Go on. Oh my gosh. I'm surrounded by titty babies, y'all. All these animals, they drive me crazy. It's like having a bunch of damn kids. I'm telling you. Okay, I pray that they find out what happened to this child. This case reminds me of the Dior Koontz case where that little boy, I think that's his name, Dior Koontz. Yeah, he disappeared from a campground. He was there camping with his parents, his grandpa, and a family friend. His grandpa was supposed to be watching him while his parents was like down at a little creek fishing. And that little boy disappeared and they never did find no trace of him. Disappeared at that campground. They have searched for years. Some people speculated that there was an accident and, they got rid of the body. I think the little boy he wandered off somewhere and something got him. A big mountain lion, maybe something like that. Um, I think it could have been an accident. Yeah, it could have been. There could have been an accident. I hate to say this, but kids play rough sometimes. There could have been some kind of accident like that. And they covered it up. I just really don't think she was abducted from up in that damn holler. Let's use some common sense. Now, we know anything's possible when it comes to these true crime cases. It's possible she was abducted, but I think it's a low probability myself, growing up in a freaking holler. You can't hardly freaking come up in a holler, not even walk up to somebody's house without them freaking knowing it. Now, they got a bunch of dogs running around, but just so happened them dogs were gone that day. Really? Exactly. They were jumping on every panel they could to get on when she first went missing, so it's kind of late in the game to be doing something like this now. Yeah, they made fools of themselves. I mean, God almighty, I would not want to be related to them two. I mean, here Candace got on WJHL, which is my local news, with a rebel flag hat on. Now, I know some people's all right with the rebel flag hat, but why did she have to wear that hat when pleading for her daughter? Couldn't she got something else? I mean, to each their own if they like the rebel flag, but you wouldn't catch me on the freaking news and nothing like that. I don't even wear crap like that. I mean, you can just tell they got no class. And she was like wasted to the gills, buddy. She was sauced out of her mind. Which I really didn't judge her too much for that because, like, if my child was missing, they'd have to sedate me. But I don't think I'd get on the news like that. I mean, they've made themselves look like a bunch of damn Beverly Hillbillies. Ignorant as hell. Ignorant as hell. They make all of us look ignorant around here. Now everybody in the country thinks people from East Tennessee and Southwest Virginia are freaking ignorant like them. No, most families around here are good families. But like I said, in every community, you got some of these people that let their kids run rampant like a bunch of yard apes, and they get sauced to the gills and snort their pills and smoke their meth up while their kids is running around with no reason. Thank you, Lisa Irwin. Love your opinions. The thing about the dogs not barking and they're not don't yeah, it don't seem right to me. I mean, I growed up with a bunch of damn beagles and stuff. Um, even if they was up in the woods, if somebody come pulling up, here they come. I don't care how far away they were. I mean, why would these dogs have to take off all the time to go on big like hunting trips? I mean, I guess they weren't fed. Didn't they feed these dogs? Why'd they have all these dogs running around to begin with? And Grandis going on that car trip immediately afterwards stinks to high heaven. Boy, she needs to win Grandmother of the Year. You know, I've not watched none of her interviews. Hasn't she been on some YouTube channels? I haven't watched them. It's hard for me to watch them because they're just a freaking embarrassment to country people from East Tennessee and from Southwest Virginia because we're pretty close together. Yeah, you know when a beagle's around. Yeah, you can't even be sneaking up to my house. My dogs are in the house. Every now and then, Martin can sneak up here real quietly without them knowing. If both the air conditioners is on and the TV's up, and I got some YouTube playing, the washer and dryer's on, you know, that's happened a few times. Most of the times, when my dogs bark, there's something there, and I have learned to, get up and look when they start barking or sniffing my door, because there's usually, more than likely, something there, something been there. Yeah, like I was saying, CC, we own 20 acres, Freestone County, Texas, and land's been in my family since the 1820s. And in one spot, we have a well on there that was dug in the early 1930s. Exactly, Clancy. There could be, just because, Don might have grew up there, don't mean that, there's not a well there that he doesn't know about, because he's ignorant as hell anyways. He probably don't even know. Sometimes dogs can miss scents. I've watched cases on TV where they've took cadaver dogs out searching, all kinds of searchers, and they've missed something, and they go back again usually and find it. The YouTubers who went out there showed specifically that hill no one was sneaking up there. They would have been crashing in the woods. Yeah, I mean I guess it's possible somebody could have snuck up there on foot through the woods. I just don't see getting past those dogs. And isn't that funny? Those dogs were supposedly gone, um, when she disappeared. Okay, so they say that Summer went down the basement to play, right? Candace went over to help with the knee brace, which I don't see why she had to help her mom with the knee brace. Nobody can put my knee brace on but me. I don't want no help because you can't do it right. You got to do it yourself. Maybe she's helping her get it up on her foot started. I don't know. But anyways, Summer just disappears from there. She had to have went out that door. Or either she went down there to begin with. And just because you tell a 5-year-old, hey, don't wander off, there's bears, there's mountain lions, don't mean they won't. They're 5 years old, they're kids. Um, it didn't happen, but it's the best scenario for Donald and Candace. Yeah. So it's possible she fell down an old well hole. Yeah, it's possible, Clancy. It not there could have been a big hole in the ground. It's not even a well. You run upon things like that out in the wilderness too. Like there's like a big old hole in my yard out here. Well, at the edge of the woods. And if you didn't know it was there, you would step down in it and break your freaking leg. I don't know why it's there. It doesn't even look like an animal hole to me. Looks like it's there natural. Anyhow, I pray that, they find out what happened to this child. Everybody in my area still talks about it, because it happened so close to us. Let's see what else is going on. Don sending his stupid letters from jail. He just does that, try to make himself look good. When's he get out, anyways? Does anybody know? He had to do what, 6 months? When did he go in? He won't have to do the whole 6 months, though. He'll only have to do what? Maybe 80% of it or something? I don't know what it is in Tennessee. I know in Virginia, you have to, like for a felony, I believe you have to do 80% of your time, if I'm not mistaken. Uh-oh, I was trying to mute before I lit up. I've not been smoking in here. But these people make me nervous. I gotta smoke. Okay, I wanted to see what else was going on in the true crime. So before I move on, y'all let me know what y'all think about that letter. I know basically what y'all think. Hogwash. Hogwash. Okay. Nicholas Cruz is on trial, the Parkland shooter. I don't even know why they're having a trial for this kid. Like, he's already said he's guilty. Like, book him and cook him, honey. Send him off, get him out of the damn way. I don't feel a bit sorry for him. I don't care if he's adopted or what. There's a lot of adopted people in the world. I can't help it what kind of mental health problems people have. You can't go around killing kids, shooting innocent people. It's just the way I feel about it. I'd say put him in jail and throw away the damn key. That's what I think about him. Let's see. What other kind of news is going on? Oh, that Uvalde stuff. I don't like talking about that. Thinking about all those little kids killed. Let's see. Teen boy charged with killing 4-year-old half sister found dead in bin behind house. Oh, here's something about the Turpin children. Turpin children file suit against county private agency alleging severe abuse in foster care after they were rescued from their parents. You think nobody would even attempt to abuse these kids after what they had already been through? Oh, Alex Murdoch, or Murdaugh, however you say it, pleads not guilty to killing wife and son, denied bond. Oh, we knew that. We knew that was going to happen. There's no use in even reading it. Let's read about this teen boy. Excuse me. I had to cough. Let's share his weirdo face. I saw another teen boy yesterday that was, I didn't read it. I just saw the title. He raped like a 5-year-old. Yes, raped a 5-year-old. I don't think we have adequate mental health care for adults and children. Yeah. Lisa says, I don't think, let's see. People who attack complete strangers are wackadoo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, anybody that goes and just starts, taking their anger out on complete strangers, it's just a freaking nut. I mean, we've all been through things in our life and had it hard. Believe me, I've had it hard myself. But I don't want to go around killing innocent people over it. Lord have mercy. So here this weirdo is. So what'd he do? He killed 4-year-old half sister and put her in a bin behind the house. 17-year-old South Carolina boy charged with kidnapping and murder of his 4.5-year-old sister, who was found dead in a plastic bin behind the home where they both lived. The Greenville County Sheriff's Office began investigating the disappearance of Joanne Lockaby at about 2:20 p.m. Tuesday afternoon. Get this damn ad down. The little girl was found about 25 minutes later and pronounced dead at the scene. William Micah Hester was arrested Tuesday evening, charged with her death He was charged with kidnapping on Wednesday. The kidnapping warrant said Hester did unlawfully seize and escape from. Oh, Lieutenant Ryan Flood told WYFF what the motive behind her death was, and a lot of that is going to be pending on the autopsy. Well, I took it says she was unable to get out of it. That means she was alive when she went in it. Oh my God. That reminds me of that woman that, like, was playing hide and seek with her man, and he got in a suitcase. She zipped him up or something, and it wouldn't let him out, and he died. I think she's on trial right now for that. Let's see. Scroll. Let's see. Marshals offer reward for man who shot Lady Gaga's dog walker. Oh, I remember when that happened. So he was denied bond Wednesday afternoon, attended by both families. Hester's father told the court that his son would not do anything like this on purpose. He's a good boy, William Hester said. He's never been in trouble. He loved his sister. Joanne Lockaby was the sister of Joe Lockaby, an 18-month-old boy who died after being left in a hot car in 2018. What now? Joanne Lockaby was the sister of Joe Lockaby, an 18-month-old boy who died after being left in a hot car in 2018. Well, who left him in a hot car? So this is the second child to die in their family? Homicide charges for grandmother who allegedly claims she passed out while toddler grandson died in a hot car. When was this? August 31st, 2018. Let's see. Arrested Janet Nick, 64, charged her with homicide by child abuse for the May 31st death of Joe Avery James Lockaby. WHNS reported that authorities believe Lockaby was left in the vehicle parked in Nix's driveway for at least 4 hours. So the little girl that's dead, didn't they say, is the sister to this 18-month-old boy who was left in the hot car to die by his grandmother who's passed out. Damn, what a nice family. God, they shouldn't be allowed to have any freaking kids. I'm telling you. Abuse after they were rescued. Let's look about the Turpin kid. I've turned on the air conditioners. True crime's making me burn up. Raises my blood pressure. These people just infuriate me. Let's go back. Do you think these Turpin kids are telling the truth about abuse? Maybe. See if I can find that. Da-da-da. Scroll. Here. That's severe abuse in foster care. So they filed a lawsuit. 6 of the 13. Hold on. It's pulling it up. Okay. 6 of the 13. Damn you. Okay. 6 of the 13 children rescued from their parents' California House of Horrors in 2018 have filed suit against the county and private foster care agency that took care of them after claiming they suffered severe abuse and neglect for years in foster care. 2 lawsuits were filed by the 6 youngest Turbin siblings, alleging physical, emotional, and sexual abuse. The complaint says that officials failed to report the severe condition. These children, who were chained to their bed for a great majority of their life, finally are free, and then the county places them with child net and puts them in another position where they are abused. Ellen Zexter or something, the attorney representing the 2 oldest Turpin siblings, who are suing and who have since aged out of foster care, said in an interview with ABC's Good Morning America on Wednesday. Okay. Mars Marcelino Ogwin or something like that. 63, along with his wife Rosa, 58, and their daughter Lenny's 37, have been charged in connection with that abuse. Marcelino has been charged with 7 counts of committing lewd and lascivious or something acts on a child, along with torture, while his wife and daughter were charged with aiding and abetting him. The Turpins were rescued from their parents, David Allen and Louisa Ann Turpin, when a 17-year-old daughter called the police and told them she had stolen a cell phone from her house, escaped, and called for help. The parents were convicted in 2019 and sentenced to 25 years to life in prison. But getting help has not been easy for the children, who range in age from 2 to 29 when they were rescued. A spokesperson for the Riverside County, Riverside County says, told ABC they hadn't seen the lawsuit and had no comment. ChildNet did not respond to requests for comment. Wow. So they've been charged with it. This Marcelino guy, it's his last name is spelled Olguin. His wife's name is Rosa. And their daughter, Lenny's, has a S on it. Lenny's 37. And he was charged, let's see, how many? He was charged with 7 counts committing lewd and lascivious or something acts on a child. God, these people sick. Jesus, they got some nerve, don't they? To abuse some kids that just escaped the house of horror. I mean, you got to be evil to do that. I'm telling you, a lot of these foster homes are not good places. They're abused and neglected. Hell, there was just a woman that made headlines the other day. She had like a little baby with her that she was fostering on an airplane, and she was seen slamming it up against the airplane and shaking it and everything. Yeah, sure was. She was seen by the people on the airplane. There's a lot of them that do it for the right reason, and there's a lot of them that just do it for the check. My uncle and aunt do foster care, so I know that they draw a check for it. I do know that they're supposed to spend so much money on the kids, even give them allowances according to how old they are. And they got to show receipts for that. So I think a lot of these homes don't have any social workers coming to investigate them at all and checking up on them, make sure that they are providing for the kids and not abusing them. I think when they come and do these home checks, that they should take the kids out, out of the house somewhere and ask them questions off to theirself, away from these foster parents or whoever. They'd be more likely to tell. Why even foster if you're going to abuse the poor children? Because they want the money, Mike. They want that check coming in. Oh my God, the case you're reading mirrors one that's going on here. Little girl died of starvation. CPS, Housing Commission, and police regularly attended the address prior to 5 other kids in the house. Wow, that is so sad. I'm telling you, these social workers just don't do their jobs. Now, I know they got a lot of cases, but hell, if you got enough time to go to somebody's house, you got enough damn time to take the kids out by themselves and talk to them and go around the house. Look, they should be allowed to go in the damn basement or anywhere they want to go. It's crazy. Hey, Cleo, what you doing, kitty? She's just sitting there staring at me. Guys, this cat is so spoiled. I mean, she'll just open her mouth and you could tell she's like crying, but there's nothing coming out. And then she'll start meowing. She's doing it right now to me. She's looking at me. Her mouth's coming open, but nothing's coming out. She's spoiled. She wants me to hold her all the time, and she wants to drink milk 24/7. Replacement milk. I mean, she's done been through 2 cans. That stuff is not cheap. She's got to go out. Well, she's got to go out. I've got to go out and get her some more today. She's got enough for one more time, and then she'll be getting a little hissy fit on me. I'm gonna try to get her some more kitten food and see if she'll eat it. I had some of the soft food, and I opened it. She turned her nose up at it. I tried and tried, so I give it to the feral kitty. Okay, there's something else here. Missing Hartford woman found dead inside pickup truck. Police fatally shot boyfriend during questioning. Uh-oh. Another weirdo's killed his girlfriend. Let's see. Let's screen share her. She's pretty. Hey, Vicky. Good morning. If I miss any of y'all's comments, guys, I'm looking at the top chat. You know, it shows certain comments, which is dumb as hell. Hey, y'all say a prayer today that my laptop turns back on. I can't believe I left it on the porch and it got wet. That's why I'm on this damn Chromebook and I can't operate it. It's slow as hell. Okay, see? I'm trying to go down. A Massachusetts woman who vanished Saturday was found dead, and police say her boyfriend, who was considered a suspect, is also dead after an office related scuffle. Mary Anderson's family said she was last seen around 10:20 p.m. in Hudson, New Hampshire. They told Hartford police it's unlike Anderson to go without contacting anyone. This time there's been no contact with Miss Anderson, which is uncharacteristic, police previously said. On Tuesday, police found Anderson's body inside her boyfriend's truck in Brattleboro, Vermont, the Boston Globe reports. Matthew Davis, 34, identified as Anderson's boyfriend, was stopped by police Tuesday night while walking by foot in the West Brattleboro. Damn, I can't say that. A person for the Vermont State Police said officers shot him after a scuffle. Davis was reportedly armed with the knife. He killed her, of course. During an attempt to speak with the man at around 7:45, he was shot by police and has been pronounced deceased, the state police said. So there that weirdo is. He was probably wanting to be shot by police guys because he had killed her and he knew he was going down. So Vermont's chief medical examiner's office in Burlington is scheduled to determine Anderson's cause of death. Police believe foul play was involved. Anderson's mother, Sheila, told ABC5 that the pair had broken up recently. The sad part for me as a mom, whatever she experienced these last 4 days, just heart-wrenching. She was alone. She wasn't with her mom or her siblings. I think that's the devastating part, not knowing what she was going through the last 4 days. It's probably better off she don't know what she was going through. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine as a mom, your daughter vanishes, they find her dead inside of her boyfriend's truck. Can you imagine all the things that would be going through your mind? Prayers for her family. So sad. Let me catch my chat up. Oh my gosh, it's getting hot as hell in here. I've got the air conditioners off. Let's catch it. Don't matter which country, the whole Child Protective Service seems inadequate. Freaks spending billions on global warming save our kids. Towards your pet food. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Mandy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, believe me, every dime goes to my animals. Like when I say every dime, I'm talking about like all my extra spending money goes to animals and all Mark's too. Most of it. Oh my gosh, it's like never ending around here, guys. I got chickens, I got a goat, and you know, I feed this feral cat, I feed my dogs, I feed the freaking raccoons, I feed freaking Cleo. You know, it's a lot. It's got a little bit overwhelming for me. I'm not gonna lie. I have thought about finding my chickens new homes. I really have. But I'll tell you what stops me, really. Well, I love them. It's because nobody's gonna put up with that damn rooster. They will call his ass. They won't put up with him. I mean, like I've got it set up to where I can block him underneath my little trampoline. that we fixed into a chicken run. He can come out that one lot door underneath there, and I can shut him underneath there with the girls and then go into the chicken lot and get my eggs. Not everybody's going to go to that much trouble for that damn main rooster. So, I'm kind of like stuck. I won't take him away from his girls. But I think I'm going to cut back like on feeding animals like the raccoons and stuff because it makes me go through like a lot of dry dog food. Yeah, they all look like him. It's crazy. Hey, good night, Shine On. I'm trying to catch my chat up. They all look like who? I'm lost. Let me see what else she said. I cannot work this damn thing. This damn Chromebook. It is so slow. Anyhow, guys, I guess I'm going to get off here. I'm going to try to do a member stream one night this week out on the porch if it's not storming. Maybe we'll talk about Dr. Jeffrey McDonald's case. That's what I planned on doing on my member streams, like some of the old cases that's done been solved. I liked those. I mean, I like following stuff that's in the news, but I'm not much of a trial watcher. I don't got the patience for it. I've got other crap to do, other stuff to listen to. I like the cases that's done been solved, some of the older cases. And that case is like from the late 70s, I believe. Have a good day, Mike. Yeah, all y'all have a good day, and I will see y'all in the morning. Be safe, be kind, and peace. I wish I had some animals. I only have a cat. Oh my gosh, girl. Well, it can get overwhelming. It can. And then when you don't feel good, you still have to get up and do everything for all these different animals. It's a lot. It can get really stressful sometimes. I enjoy them, but it can get stressful. Anyways, thanks, Cece. You have such a kind heart. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Again, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it so much. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Peace. If it'll end.